Hi guys, it's Tomas here, revealing another trick that's worth the price of the DVD. That's right, swallowing a balloon animal. I've done many number of shows. In fact, I was doing one time a really huge show. It was I was the opening act for a fire truck at a block party, and people would come up after the show. These are doctors, lawyers, and they're saying, "Hey man, what happened to that balloon?" Now, I don't know. For me, it seems fairly obvious that the air is coming out of the balloon, but a lot of people get fooled by this because they see this big, giant thing going down your throat. Where'd it go? You know? So I'm going to spill the beans on how this one works. Now, again, as with most of the tricks on this DVD, choose your audiences wisely. Here's where I get real serious. Watch this. It's very important that you don't perform this trick for children, especially little kids, because you're the magic guy and you're really cool. And they want to be you, so chances are they're probably going to want to do everything that you do. So just choose your audiences, again, wisely. Don't perform this trick for people who, if you have to think twice about performing the trick, then don't do the trick. How about that? That's pretty good. So here's how it works. What you need to get yourself are some 260 balloons. Now you can get these, I would say probably get the best of the best. Don't get the chintzy balloons, because one time I went out and got they pop. So get yourself the best balloons and get yourself some safety pins. You're going to have to experiment what size safety pin works the best. I've always found that the smaller safety pins work the best. I've done it in the past with a name tag. I had a name tag on, so I did it real quick. But what you're going to do is take the safety pin and you're going to dip it in the neck of the balloon and poke a hole. And that's it. It's just a little teeny tiny little hole. And now you're all set to rock and roll, man. That's basically it. Keep these in your pocket, walk up to your people, and proceed to blow the balloon up. Now this is the skills portion of the show, blowing up the balloon. Now if you have a pump handy, you can do it with the pump. But I just... Not bad for a kid with an iron lung, huh? And you just let some air out. You can tie a knot. And that's it. Blow up the balloon, nothing suspicious here. They don't hear any of the air seeping out. Now, you probably will hear some air on the microphone because the microphone is so close to me. Anytime I'm doing this trick, I have a wireless mic on, I turn the mic off because you don't want to hear like the psst sound because it's, the gig's up. Try explaining that one. So what you're going to do is you're going to just put this end, not the knotted end, but this end in your mouth. Your tip of your tongue is going to push. And you're just going to push it, and what's going to happen, this is so cool. It'll take you a couple tries just to get used to it, but the balloon is actually going to turn inside out, and you're going to end up with a teeny tiny, incy-beansy little piece of rubber. Okay? So I'm going to start it off here. Put it in your mouth. And push. Now, it's very important. I usually try to push slowly to time it out with the music. You don't want to do it too quick because what will happen is this will bubble up and pop. So go as slow as you can. It's fairly dramatic. And the whole time, you could do these things like the sword swallowers. That's a nice applause cue, so people go crazy. Okay. Now right about here, I see that it's bulging on the neck. I just try to go slower then so it doesn't pop. And I don't know if you can see this. You probably can't because you can't really see through the balloon, but it's turning inside out. One time I was doing a show and I had a yellow balloon. You can see right through the balloon, and I had my hand like this. And you can see what I was doing. People saw that my tongue was pushing the balloon inside out, so I kind of sort of gave away the secret. So you have to be careful. Maybe if you're going to hold a pose, have your hand cover all the angles so that they can't see anything on the inside of the balloon. Okay? And you just keep pushing, pushing, pushing. The balloon will turn inside out. You'll see what I mean in a second. It's pretty cool. Now, a long time ago, I would perform the effect like this. I would leave it in the mouth like so. I'd pull out a pin, and I'd pop it. So now it looks like the whole balloon is down my esophagus. Big word. Skipped on my SATs. But it'll look like it's right down your throat. You pop it, and people go, "Whoa! Man, that guy's a slave to pain." Because it'll look like you just hurt yourself, but really, you didn't. Don't worry about any pieces falling down your throat, because usually they fall out this way and fall out that way, but don't take any chances. So I think more impressive is just to let it go And people go, where'd it go? And then you can say, it's a different trick tomorrow morning. I learned this trick from a juggler friend of mine, Mr. Mark Fay, but I don't know where the trick came from. I'm told it's very, very old, probably older than all of us put together. So those are the credits for this trick. But you'll find that it's a reputation maker. Again, it's very important. Choose your audiences wisely. And you're just going to push the balloon inside out, inside out, inside out. Whoops. Technical difficulties. And that's what you get. You get a little teeny tiny little ball. A lot of people also wonder what happens to the piece after the trick. I mean, should you take it out just after the trick? What do you do with it? Well, just when they're not looking, just sneak it out of your mouth. You know, you can do one of those, hey, is that Pam Anderson? And then just spit it into a napkin. Or what I would do is I would keep it in my mouth the whole show. I'd forget it's there. Of course, don't choke on it, you know. Yeah. So what you do is you just, I don't know, just do a couple of tricks. Then after you're done doing your card trick, you know, you just put the stuff away, sneak it out of your mouth, into the table, into your box, into your case, wherever you may put it. Be very careful anytime you leave something in your mouth. I mean, if you do swallow that, you're probably going to have to wait a long time for it to come back. And that's it, swallowing the balloon. Another trick from me to you. Thanks.